Niggas were dressing up as Ice Spice for Halloween, bro.
When you have a Halloween costume at Spirit, it's not even on some DIY shit. You know you really made it. Today, I'm trying to fucking type emails, bro. I was dying.
Why didn't you just turn up the fucking thermostat?
I'll never turn up the thermostat.
Why?
I'm not weak.
What?
I'm not weak.
That might have been the poorest logic ever. So you'll just be cold.
Hell yeah.
But it shouldn't be cold.
So let me tell you a little bit about Spokane, Washington. I'm from a place where we shun the weak. Any sense of weakness, any inclination.
I'm just trying to like
you
so
a
like
bitch.
So like you were like really cold today.
Hell yeah.
And like made the decision like I'm not gonna go walk across the hall.
You know who could have seen me if I walked across the hall?
Ooh.
You.
I was downstairs.
I would have had to go into Nick's room.
Yes.
I would have had to knock on his door and say, Nick, hey, I'm here to turn up the thermostat. Nick would have been like, do I really want to ski with this guy this year? He has to turn up the thermostat in his Los Angeles house.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
Skiing's an outdoor activity.
Yeah.
Living in your house is a indoor.
Exactly. You're making my point. You're making my point. So if I can't even make it indoors, how the fuck would anyone trust me out on the mountains?
Yo. If y'all are watching this podcast right now, send us some money for a fucking space heater. Because we record outside.
Send him some money. I love the cold.
It's fucking cold.
I'm not cold. I feel great. It's mind over matter. The mind is powerful. It's strong. It's beautiful. It's everything. Cold's not real. Don't even intro. Cold's not real. Cold is not real.
Back to another episode of the StereoVision podcast.
My name's Spencer Abdullah. I've never been cold in my life.
The final episode of 2022, man.
Oh, it's been a good year, man. It's been a real good year,
bro. It has been a blessing. You know what I mean? We're alive. We made it here. Shout out to niggas who like fucking, you know, joined the gang, bro.
For real. If you remember this episode last year, we had just gone into the studio.
Literally.
You know, we were like 3 episodes deep in the studio. The camera was definitely out of focus. We were definitely just zooming in on one camera. Now y'all got 3 angles.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We had probably never had a guest on. This year's been big for us.
Facts. Shout out anyone that's also like fucked with the pod. If you've been on the pod, if you fucking interacted with anything, fucking liked the social clip, any of that, man, that's fucking dope as shit.
Yeah,
bro.
we appreciate you.
It's been a really cool year of growth, a cool year of fucking music, bro. We heard a lot of dope shit. It's been really fucking fun, bro. It's been one of the best years in music that I've been a part of for a minute.
And it's so hard for me to separate that from my life. Because it's been one of the best years of my life, hands down. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, is that just because Kendrick dropped? Is that just because Steve Lacy's revolutionary? Probably. I feel like my life is so indicative of like what's coming out and what I'm hearing on a day-to-day basis, you know? No cap.
And it's been an interesting soundtrack. There's been so many different moments that stick out, you know what I mean? In pop culture, in music, in sports, and whatever. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to like really like try to remember everything if I'm being honest. Like I'm not like the picture type.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like I don't really
the picture type.
I don't do the sentimental shit, you know? So like I don't really remember things, I feel like, all the way.
This man's way too tough for memory. He don't fuck with memory.
I need to, bro. I need to.
Hey, but before we try to dig into the archives of what happened this year, I don't know. We've done a lot of that lately. We had our, you know, year-end wrap-up, albums of the year, song of the year, best new artist. Go watch all that shit. End of the year aux battle. But some shit got left off that because there was some real fucking heat that dropped in like the last month of the year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this shit doesn't like. I feel like nothing stops.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like just because it's holiday season doesn't mean that like you can't be coming out with new music. We've gotten 3, I think.
I'll say 4.
Really big projects. What was the 4th one?
Which one are you leaving off?
I'm going SZA, Little Sims, Boldy, and who else?
What happened today? Absol.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
We're recording this on December 16th. In the last 2 weeks, like he said, we had SZA drop her follow-up to Control. We had Little Sims drop her follow-up to Mercury Award-winning.
Sometimes I'm an introvert.
Thank you. I was going to fuck that up. Boldy James just being Boldy.
Yeah.
But honestly, probably better than he's been all year.
Yeah.
And we had Ab Soul, another man that hasn't dropped since even longer than SZA. It's been since 2016 since we got Do It Without Wilt.
I guess because it's the most recent. And yeah, I think we should shout out Soul.
Yeah.
I think that shit, we knew it from the first single. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The music video was really heart touching. Like, the lyrics are obviously very, like, raw. And like,
are you talking Do Better?
Yeah, that's the
It's crazy that wasn't even the first single.
What was the oh yeah, Moonshooter.
Hollandaise came out 2 years ago.
Hollandaise and Moonshooter have been out for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride. I'm happy that he dropped Herbert. Stream it. It's his most personal work, I think.
It's only been out for a day, and that's saying something, because I feel like all his music is incredibly personal. Mm-hmm. You look at Control System and you listen to a track like Book of Soul, and there's not many songs more personal than that, period, you know? But I'm ready to say that it's his best work, and I know it's only been out one day. I know I've only had a day with it, and you know how big of a fan I am. But like we were kind of talking about earlier in the day, it feels like he kind of took the polish and kind of the heady concepts and like the overall like studio production of Do It That Will and mixed it with like the fun that he was having in like 2012 through 2015 on like Control System and the follow-up. Mm-hmm. You know?
I think it's just crazy because I wasn't expecting it to be as easy to listen to as it is. Like, it doesn't even sound jarring really at any point. If anything, like, it's almost subdued at times. Like, I almost wish it was doing a little more weird shit or whatever. Just because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's Absol, and like, I like to see him just try to challenge himself or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a smooth listen.
He's very comfortable. He's very much in his pocket.
18 tracks, probably like a little over an hour.
Is
like,
it doesn't feel that long.
It's, you know what I mean? I don't know, because it's so difficult to say that someone who's been through so much pain is delivering this personal body of work, and I'm able to like digest everything he's trying to say so quickly, you know?
Yeah.
Just because I assume he's a really smart guy, you know what I mean? And it's to deal with loss and pain and then explain it artistically is a very, like, there's layers to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's going to be a lot to unpack with this album, which is why it's only going to continue to get better. Mm-hmm. But, like, I don't know how to feel, because there'll be beats where I'm like, oh my God, I'm into this, but then I'll, like, really slow down and listen to what he's saying, and they'll be like,
yeah.
Like, am I, like, heartbroken for him a little bit, you know?
Yeah. It's crazy perspective that we don't get from any other rapper. I'm glad that there's bangers on here.
Yeah.
Because you hear it like a Do Better and you're like, that is heavy. You see the music video. And now after listening to the album, we know that the music video is like indicative of his real life. You know what I mean? On one track, what do you say? Like Suicide, I tried it. I took a jump, broke some teeth, but I should know, like, harder to kill the soul or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's talking about like attempting suicide, but like we still get a song like Bucket, which is just like a banger, like a real fucking like kicker that like, it reminds me of fucking oh, I got a fall, you got a Sprite, I forget what that's called, but you know, it's like a fun, like, classic Absol banger.
I mean, what you're speaking to is an album. It's a well-rounded project, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really hits on everything that you're supposed to. It's dynamic. It's not one note, which I think is something that we've gotten a lot this year. I think we've gotten a lot of projects, and not even projects like this year, just in, like, you know, music in general. Yeah. I think it's real easy to take one concept, one idea, one feeling, and explain it in different ways. Not to say it's better or worse either way. Yeah. But I think that that's often what people do. You know what I mean? They'll take the concept of love and maybe talk about it in different situations, different forms or whatever. This is him looking inward and, like, dissecting different emotions of one individual. You know? And it's like you get, like you said, so many different parts of him, but then the holistic picture is Herbert. Yeah. You now walk away with a better understanding of the individual that is Absol, that we've loved for so long. The nigga ain't gonna make music for long. I really think this might be his last shit.
Yeah, I do too.
Bro, all of them. None of these niggas want to make music, bro. Like, nobody wants to keep... It's strenuous. Not only is it strenuous, like, I guess it's a personality thing. These artists, bro, like, art is fleeting, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd be like, if I'm like an Absol and now my manager's telling me I have to make TikToks, if I want anyone to listen to my shit, you know what I mean? I'd be triggered. I'd be done with it too. You know, if you grew up in a different era and now to sell records and to hit the charts, you have to adapt to this new age that's so like short tempered and like, you know, I don't know if I'd be able to make it either.
How do you get around that? Because it's not all. I'm trying to think of like older acts because you could do it your own way,
and you just sell less. You're just not gonna be big,
you know. And it's like, but you can be big though,
but not as big as you should be.
Yeah.
Look at Kendrick,
who's, you know what I mean. That's perfect.
Yeah, but it's not, because he like isn't. Like Rolling Stone didn't put Mr. Morale in their top 5 rap albums of the year. Nobody's really giving Mr. Morale the love like it should, or the love like they would have given like Section or like
the
to
niggas
Pimp,
who sold out that tour.
Yeah, but nobody like the general consensus is not anymore that was the best album of the year and that he's making the best music.
It's not. Do you think he is?
Yeah. You put it at number 2.
Yeah,
behind Steve Lacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if someone disagreed, I wouldn't be like, you're wrong. Like, you're like,
but you know what I'm saying? Like, because he's not making TikToks. He's not.
But
he's not appealing to this new
TikTok
generation.
Change it,
huh?
Why would TikTok change it?
What do you mean? You know why? That's like what like drives the pulse in music now.
But like his shit was everywhere regardless. I feel
it wasn't. I did not feel like it was everywhere at all this year.
I agree with you 1,000,000,000,000,000% for anyone that is not an established already, like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to be on that shit. Like, it is very, very hard not to. But like if you're Kendrick and it's like, even if he was dropping Damn, I'd see the importance more. Mm-hmm. But like he got shit like Crown on his bitch, bro. What's that gonna do on TikTok?
I know.
Like, it's not gonna be everywhere. Like, it did exactly what it's supposed to do is what I'm trying to say, I think. You know what I mean? Like, I think everything that has happened with Mr. Morale has been very accurate. Because like the Count Me Out music video dropped today.
Yeah.
It's a moment, you know what I mean? Everyone's talking about it, everyone's retweeting it, a bunch of people watched it, like fucking like 2 mil plus day one. Like
2 mil plus.
That's pretty fucking good, bro. That's in a day.
For Kendrick Lamar?
That's fucking in a day. What do you want him to do?
I want him to do numbers like the best artist in the world, like he should be doing.
He's approaching that.
I'm just saying the only time that I heard Mr. Morale this year is when I put it on. Personally, I did not hear it outside.
But that's not on anyone but the art. Maybe it's just not outside art. Because I agree with you, but it's not outside art.
It is.
It didn't feel like that. It felt like, you know what I mean? It felt like a little, we talked about it like a journal entry. Mm-hmm. We talked about it for him, like, you know, addressing shit like cancel culture. The hoes ain't trying to shake ass to that, bro. Like, don't nobody want to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's kind of, and we could use it to kind of segue into the SZA thing, because like we talk about, like, I think we both really had moments with that album.
Yeah.
Front and back end.
Yeah.
But then in that middle part, you know what I mean? It didn't connect with me as much. You know what I mean? And but everyone loves these songs.
Those are the songs that are going up. Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I mean? It's the art is made for whoever it's made for. It has its purpose. Let it do its thing. You know what I mean? Everything. Let the chips fall where they may with this shit, you know?
Yeah.
And everything will. You know, Kendrick did what he was supposed to do on the tour.
Yeah.
People came out to the shows. They like it. At least he wasn't getting the Steve Lacy treatment.
I know.
Then I might have more questions. If people were upset and like really calling out his performance, then I'd be like, okay, you guys are missing the message. You don't get it. The wrong people are fucking here. Like,
that's true. Let's talk about this SZA, because I don't think we talked about SZA on the pod.
Yeah.
If you want to hear us go into it, watch the reaction.
Facts.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts a couple weeks in?
Yo, I fucking love it. I think that SZA is maybe the best R&B artist right now. I think that her versatility shined through. The fact that she could fuck with people in any area. The fact that she's rapping on this shit.
Yeah.
And what fucks me up, oh God, but then see, we're going to talk about Lil Sims later, because I was going to say she was giving me Lauryn Hill energy at moments, bro.
Switching between like rapping and singing and shit.
God. My favorite song is Forgiveless. Like, I listen to that song too many times a day. Just the way that she sounds so aggressive on this. I love watching how she's talked about it. It's a great project, bro. It's a really great project.
It is. The intro and the outro are like two of the best SZA songs I've ever heard.
God.
It's great. There's so many songs on there that I still need to like sit with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I love it and I listen to it. But like, it's like the Smino album, where if somebody was like, play a song on this, I love the intro and outro because those are easy to grab onto because it's the start and the end of an album. But it's hard for me to discern which I really like because whenever I hear it, I hear the whole thing. And I'm really into the whole thing, you know? God. And even though those middle songs didn't like stick with me, and, you know, I think they kind of brought down the overall quality from like a potential classic to like maybe a 9, you know? Like, I don't skip them. Yeah. When I'm listening to the album, I listen to them, you know, and I find things that I like about them.
And what I love about SZA and this project is how intentionally flawed it is.
Yeah.
It's knowing that not everyone's going to like this, you know, because you hear about like, you saw the fucking little interview shit that we posted.
Yeah.
She says like the whole general thing that I want people to take away from this is that I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I mean? Like that goes back to that one emotion, but so many different ways. Pissed because you can't be with the person you want to be with. Maybe you're pissed because you fucked up the relationship. Pissed because maybe you feel like people aren't respecting you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that emotion in so many different ways comes through on this album, but it's not always right. You know what I mean? You often say you react with, you know what I mean, being on 10.
Yeah.
And the best art comes from that.
Yeah.
And that's why she's fucking like going crazy. But there are moments also where it's like, to my brain, I'm like, I can't get behind what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
But you know,
she be toxic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I fucked him because I missed you, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense.
I know, but I feel like that's not even like that outlandish.
But I'm just so confused.
No, me too.
I fucked him. Why didn't you just fuck him?
It's complicated, bro. It's deeper than
Is
that.
Is it really though? That's what I'm saying, bro. All that shit, bro.
Well, because he's probably the shitty dude that she's talking about. It feels like she's talking about like being in love with a piece of shit a lot of the times on the album to me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And so like you might miss him, but you know that it's not in your best interest to fuck him right now.
Oh my God, that's my favorite. That's like my favorite emotions too that she brings out when she's like, I fucking hate you and like you're the worst, but like nobody motivates me like you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, that's crazy.
I thought you were about to say those are my favorite emotions to have, and I'm like,
nah.
Are you and Lena all right, bro? Like, so how's it going in like 3-4 years,
bro? That's her. Like, that's so weird. Like, oh, I don't know, bro. I want to know who she's talking about.
Yeah.
She be saying she fucking with athletes, bro.
Yeah. Like, I know. She needs to drop the fucking names.
I just want to know who inspired SOS. It's going to be fucking just a bunch of NBA players.
Seriously.
Shit like that. But she wasn't as good as Little Sims.
She wasn't. Little Sims was incredible.
Maybe.
I know. Time will tell.
I can't tell right now, but like on today... You know what I mean? I'm thinking Lil Sims.
I think I will too, bro. My first listen to that was probably unlike any first listen I've had this year. Mm-hmm. Mr. Morale. Well, Gemini Rights. Mm-hmm. Gemini Rights' first listen was absurd. Mm-hmm. But like this was captivating. You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to it on my way to work. And I was like walking like I know that shit's good when I have to like put my earbuds in for like the little like 4-minute walk to the office from the parking garage, you know? And I was on like track 5 and I was like kind of like a little bit late for work. I just like took a lap. I was like, I can't go in yet. You know what I mean? I need to like keep listening to this for as long as I can. So I like did a little lap around the parking lot, kept jamming it. You know, it was really an insane first listen.
I don't know how to feel about her either because she seems so like wise beyond her years.
I feel like you should. I feel like she's easy to place.
Like, but bro, she's because I know, and I agree.
She's the hero. She's the hero of the story.
Yeah,
you know, like the.
But like, how do I like where is she gonna be in like 5 years? Like, what is the evolution of her sound? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what producers would I want her to work with? Has she even done a feature? Like, who would I want her to work with? She has no features on the project, you know?
Yeah,
she's just living in this space, in time. And talking about a concept that is so universally like known to be the right thing, but so hard to put into practice. Mm-hmm. You know, the idea of the power of no. Yeah. And saying no and like putting yourself and like your like, you know what I mean? Like your well-being first before outside situations.
Yeah.
And like I say that I don't know what to do with it because it's so rare that you see someone so young having such a good grasp of something like that.
I don't think she's that young.
She's not? Okay, how old is she?
I don't know. I can look it up. But like, I know that we're late. Because like, I was listening to Gray Area in 2019, and I thought I was like cutting edge. She's been making music since 2014. She has an album out from 2014. I was talking to a dude at work about her, and she's like, "Oh, dude from like Little Sims from UK that's been around for like 10 years."
How old is she?
Let me look. She's got to be 30.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. That would make a lot. That would ease my mind because it's like, bruh, if you're...
She's 28.
Okay, yeah. Still impressive. Impressive. To be in your 20s and to just be so eloquent, to be so sure of yourself, to be so confident on tracks. Raps literally like Lauryn Hill. The album cover gives me Lauryn Hill vibes.
Yeah. It's I can't say it's her best work because I've only been around for her last 3 projects, but I know that everyone loved the last project, and that was the first one that I've seen get critically acclaimed, like it did, and win the Mercury Prize and whatnot. But this washes it for me. It washes it.
Yeah,
I have songs I love off. Sometimes I might be introvert, but this is incredible.
I've listened to the last 2, and I honestly, because everyone had with the last album, it was a moment for everybody. I got sent it by like 3 different people, and like I'll listen to music when people send it to me. I'm tapping in, what I mean. It's all people I respect, what I mean. I knew you was high on it, and it just didn't connect like that for me. I knew it was good, but I didn't love it. I didn't fall in love with it. There was no like moment when I was like, oh my god, what am I listening to?
Yeah.
This off the jump, off the first listen, bro,
Angel off the intro.
You get to like track, and for me it was track 2 or 3.
Yeah,
the one where she gives out the Mac Miller shout out.
Gorilla.
I mean,
track 2.
That was like the one where it's like, is she like my favorite rapper? Like, because I don't even like the UK shit, but the way that she was just kind of floating on the track. Because it was like, it's so easy to just call like anything like that kind of spoken wordish.
Yeah.
But it really felt like rapping, just like, it was almost like she was like, just like walking with the beat. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. That song is great. Fucking Merci.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, those are the 2 that stick out off rip. No
Sidewalks on that beat.
Yeah.
Yo, that Sidewalks beat is special.
Sideways.
The Sideways.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nah, the whole project's insane. You gotta make time to listen to that. I've like hit some people and been like, yo, if you're gonna do one thing for me, like it's listen to this whole album just today. Please just find time.
That, bro, like we're 3 albums deep, and these are all shit that probably would have been on like our year-end list. Bro.
Yeah,
like we've gotten some heat in the 4th quarter. I want to not only gloss over the fact too, like half of it's been TDE releases, bro.
Yeah,
TDE has had a very good year.
One more thing I want to say on Lil Sims before we break is just like, it's a pretty crazy, like she is a perfect example of somebody that said like, fuck the mold, fuck what's going on right now, because it's 10 songs. It is 50 minutes long, but you look at the track lengths, 5.5 minutes, 4 minutes, 6.5 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 7.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Like, that shouldn't work in 2022. Nobody else is like attempting that. That's like suicide today. Having tracks that long.
There's only I think what that also comes from is only one person produced the entire album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this guy named Infero or something like that. And then it's her writing, and then Cleo Soul wrote on probably half of it. But it seems like she got in sessions and said, these are the people I want to work with.
Yeah.
Let's do art.
Yeah.
Let's do something without bounds. Let's, exactly like you said, not try to pander to anyone or any system or anything. What's true to us?
Yeah.
What story do we want to tell with this music? You know what I mean? And I think that once again, that's a theme with all of this shit that we're gushing over and freaking out over. It feels like all of these releases have been so true to the individuals who have dropped them, to their personalities. You know what I mean? I could really, every project that we're talking about that has dropped, I could really feel the artist personalities. Obviously, I don't fucking know these niggas.
Yeah.
But it's so, it feels so them.
That's a fact.
It feels so much like them. Oh my God.
And let's close it out with another one that does exactly that, and that's Boldy James. Yeah. Be That As It May, fully produced by Kunz. Incredible. And we both love Boldy James, and we'll rave about Boldy James all day. but this one felt kind of special to me, you know. And I think I might say that about all of them. So I'll have to see how it sits. But like a song like or Not Given, a song like Footprints, like 2.2 pounds. These are like just some of his best work.
Yeah, I think that the first half of it rivals anything he's ever put out. I think like the first 4 or 5 are like impeccable.
Agreed.
I don't love the second half as much. Off like I've like out of all of this, like just because I love Boldy the most, like I've probably went back to this the most. So you know what I mean? Like that nigga spits. The fucking production is crazy. Like I don't know who the fuck this nigga is, bro.
That's one of my biggest takeaways, bro. Is I love the way that Boldy puts on producers. Because it's like, I feel like so many people love Alchemist and love the sound that he does. But like Boldy was like, look guys, he's not the only one that can do it. You know what I mean? Let me show you all these other dope producers that aren't at level. Like I'm not saying this dude Kunz, like this played like an Alchemist album, but it was pretty close. There were some beats on here that were just as good as some of the shit that I heard off the Boldy Al projects, you know? And he did the same thing with me for what's his name? Nicholas Craven. You know what I mean? Like these producers that I've never even heard of, just totally puts them on my map, and I follow them, I tap into their projects, tap into artists what they're working on, you know? Like it's really cool to see him do that.
I mean, think about like Derringer, bro.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned Derringer in the same breath as Alchemist now. Who could have imagined that 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But when your people look out for you, you know what I mean? When rappers look out for their producers, you know what I mean? When they do right by them. Cause it's real easy to like lock in with one nigga, you know what I mean? Y'all catch the right vibe. You could do 6-7 songs in a night, you know what I mean? And there could end up being half your fucking album.
Yeah.
So like when you could show love, like that really does like, it elevates everything, bro. Because now I feel like a bunch of people want to work with Boldy.
Yeah.
Like so many people know that, okay, he's going to be down to lock in with me. He's not going to come with no whack ass shit. And he knows what he wants. Like, so like I can actually make beats with the intention of giving him this. And like we could just like build this story together. You know what I mean? Everything that he drops with a producer feels very hand in hand. And the one that was clunky was the last one, honestly.
Yeah, futuristic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that the one with TM88 was the producer, or am I tripping?
I think it was like future wave or something.
Yeah, I think I am tripping. TM88 is on some whole.
TM88's cool, but it was Mr. 1008, right? Yeah, with Future Wave.
Something. Yeah, that shit felt clunky.
Oh, 1008, TM88. I feel you.
It didn't feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they was like all the way on the same page. That shit still wasn't bad, but you know, that was the first time I didn't feel like they was like really, I don't know, on the same page every single song.
It's just cool because Boldy's the only one that could do this and put 4 producers on a year, because he's the only one that's good enough at rapping to drop 5 albums a year and have people not get tired of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like, it's no hoopla. It's no extra shit. I think that's kind of something that maybe people should look into.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people don't get tired of it. Do people, like, think about if someone hypes up a release, right? Big ass release, like does the whole rollout thing, freaks out over it, and they give you some mid, and then they proceed to do that 5 times out of the year, but like only 2 of the projects are really listenable. Rather, if you just drop the shit, then I don't have any expectations. I don't, like, you know what I mean? And
totally.
I'll just listen to it for what it is. Like, I won't like want to hate on it. Twitter won't rush to hate on it because they may not even know it dropped. Only your fans will.
Yeah,
and so they're gonna get to control the initial narrative.
It's all like expectation management.
Huh. That's pretty. I really have never thought of that before now. There might be something to how he's dropping. Listen to all the projects. Tap in with everything that we talked about. You know what I mean? You have anything else for Boldy?
Nothing else for Boldy. Nothing else for Q4.
Listen to them shits, bro. For real. Listen to all the new music. This is all going to be shit, I guess, that we're going to be talking about at the top of next year.
Yeah, we got to remember this for our year-end list, because we were talking about keeping on Boldy, like Super Tecmo Bow, which dropped December last year, right? And how we didn't include it on that list because, you know, the cutoff had happened, but then like it slipped our mind, and like it should have been like a top 10 album of the year without a doubt. It's maybe his best, you know.
Shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit goes so fast.
Yeah,
like it just keeps going. It's a machine, bro. It's a fucking machine. So
it totally is.
Show love. Give these artists your attention for a little bit. Listen to their art, and yeah, let's reminisce a little bit.
Yeah, let's show some love. Let's show some love.
Fuck,
I mean,
fuck.
we've talked about some of the best songs that came out, some of the best albums, some of the best artists that came out. But I kind of just want to talk about some of the best moments of the year, you know, because it feels like there's been a lot of really, really cool moments that are, you know, oftentimes linked to these albums, linked to these songs, but kind of transcend that, you know, because not everybody is as much of a music head as we are. Not everybody like grabs onto the music like we do, but everybody can appreciate a good moment, you know. And so I kind of want to talk about some of the better moments of 2022 that kind of pushed culture, pushed music, and kind of like just spoke to us, you know. You have any that come to mind?
I have so many. I just don't wanna fuck it up. Cause I have some troll shit. Cause I really think like that. I like, you know what I mean? Cause what is culture? You know what I mean? I guess the first thing that I'll say, just to keep it really musical, is I know one of these niggas is canceled right now, but when Kanye and Drake kind of squashed the beef, and went to do the show at
Larry
the
Hoover,
Coliseum, for Larry Hoover. That was really fucking cool, bro. That felt like a really, really fucking dope moment. That was fire.
I thought it was going to be the start to like an upswing for Ye.
You know?
It was the start of the end.
Yeah, shit really fucked up. I think that was literally the last moment that he wasn't fucking just being vilified, but you know.
Yeah. Another, like I had a Ye moment before the craziness, you know, when he was being crazy, of course, but like it was like kind of funny. It was like the Ye Pete stuff.
Yeah.
The Skeet stuff, you know, like at the beginning of the year, and like the moments that it gave Pete Davidson, and like how funny all of that was.
That was definitely a time. The Game, him and The Game being linked up for that fucking.
Oh my god, he was linked up with the craziest people. You remember him, Steve Lacy, and who else got that matching tat? Was it Uzi? I think it was Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, they asked Steve about that, and he was like, that's not aging too well.
Steve, oh, the tattoo. Something that I think about when I think about moments, obviously Kendrick, you know, had one of the biggest moments of the year with Mr. Morale, but I think about that fashion show. I forget what show it was for.
The last Virgil show.
Yeah, it was the last Virgil show, and him wearing the crown, him just sitting there and delivering that performance with the mic.
No fly.
And also, like, just the fact that, like, he didn't do magazine covers. You know what I mean? Like he got offered like GQ, like biggest like Man of the Year cover, and he turned it down. The only cover that he did was when he flew to Ghana and put like a really dope, like unknown, like black photographer on and shot for like a super small publication. And just like, he's so much better than everyone. The fact that he can do that, you know what I mean? The fact that his team gave him the freedom to do that because he knows exactly who he is. That was a cool moment for me. It kind of brought in like the whole like Kendrick Lamar and Ghana like Spotify series that came out that was really dope. It was just cool to see him drop a project like that and then just go duck off. Yeah,
bro. I'm like, I just seen this nigga playing soccer in Africa, bro.
Yeah,
like one time on Twitter.
Oh,
and then
I was watching the videos.
I didn't see the videos. I had to tap into that.
I mean, it wasn't like, it was just clips of him in Ghana. But like, it was cool to see that's how he celebrated his album drop, you know?
Yeah, it was dope. Kendrick's definitely been on 10 all year. But he's been spreading good energy. He's wearing his little cowboy boots and shit. I thought the Will Smith slap on Chris Rock,
duh. Yeah, that was one of the biggest moments.
Fucking goated.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious. Just the laughter that I got that night and the ensuing days, unparalleled. Like, why did he get on stage and slap that man? Still till this day I can't. The fact that they really got this nigga up out of Hollywood as a whole, bro.
Yeah,
they was done with Will Smith for a little bit. This nigga Chris Rock had to duck off, bro.
That was so funny to me. Like, but what might have been funnier than the actual moment is like how mad people got. Like, I remember we were still in school when that happened, and I remember going in the next day to fucking like ethics and like having like my like old like white professor like ask about like the Will Smith slap and on like the ethics of it in class. And like a lot of my classmates being like really triggered, like I can't believe, and like they were throwing the word assault around. I can't believe he assaulted him on stage. Like he should do this and this, and he should be reprimanded. I was like, this is he made a joke about his wife and he got out there and slapped him. And it wasn't that deep to me. I thought it was pretty funny.
It's not.
Right? Like, I didn't think it was that deep.
It's not.
And Will's had a hell of a year and a hell of a couple years. He's be getting dragged. Like, let him slap a man.
Jimmy Butler also had dreads. That was pretty funny to me too.
Yeah,
that was another troll moment. That was a good one.
Oh, Jimmy Buckets.
Like what, bro? That was a great though. That like just him working out.
Yeah,
like he was not only doing that, but he was like on like a world tour. So he just be in like different countries, like in gyms, just like with dreads.
Yeah,
with like Chris Brickley. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What?
Do you remember when Adam Levine tried to name his unborn child after his mistress?
Yeah, bro. That was a really good one. Those DMs were really
hilarious, bro. That shit was so funny.
Just no vanish mode. Just like no, like, bro, like. You're the biggest, like you're in Maroon 5, bro.
Yeah,
you don't think somebody's gonna screenshot?
Yeah,
like you don't know. Like the internet is forever. I think that's got to be a takeaway. Everyone, you know, just the internet will not delete anything. The internet does not forget or forgive.
Yeah,
shit.
On a more serious note, ASAP and Rihanna at the beginning of the year was really dope. It was a link up that we've been waiting for. Seeing them, seeing Rihanna get pregnant, have the kid. Seeing them announce that shit was
no way that all happened in the year.
I think they linked up like before. End of last year.
Okay,
but like this year we got DMB. Where isn't that when they announced it? Kind of like isn't that when the pregnancy was like announced?
I want to say around then.
Yeah, I think it was during the video, like when it was kind of like implied, and then they confirmed it.
That's crazy, bro. I just feel like these celebrity couples move so fast.
Well, I feel like it's because we don't hear about it until it's already like we didn't know until she was like about ready to have the baby.
That's why I had to ask, bro. I'm like, no way they just started dating.
No, but I think it really came into light.
Yeah, they had to be doing because, bro, if you 6 months and a kid,
yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
DMB was probably my favorite video of the year and one of my favorite songs. That was a really cool moment for me. Yeah. Just to see kind of Rocky return to music. We hadn't had a song from him in a long time, and that was like really cool to see. And then like just like seeing him last week, you know, do the Amazon thing downtown in LA. That was really cool, and the new music sounds great. I'm hoping that's a moment that we talk about at the end of next year. You know, is this next upcoming album drop?
Yeah, I think Rocky's definitely gearing up.
Yeah,
I think I hate when I can't get a read.
Yeah,
on what people are doing. I don't know what a whole project would sound like. What would he even title it? You know, what's the aesthetic that he's going?
He said, "Don't be dumb," right?
Don't be dumb. Yeah, that's what he was doing. But you know these niggas, bro.
Yeah, totally.
I don't trust none of these niggas with album titles, bro. But
the song that we heard, where that was like pretty industrial, but also like a banger at the concert, gave me like Testing Perfected vibes. You know, personally,
like where does he go? You know, just circling back to like, do these niggas even care about music? You know what I mean? It's like, I almost like now how much he's made us wait.
Yeah.
Because we talk about all this shit. Like, I paid so much more attention to all of his shit now. You know what I mean? I'm like analyzing it. Like, there's a fear of overanalyzing, but like it does bring the fun back to shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like Rocky's really about to do some shit we haven't seen before, heard before.
Yeah.
Push the boundaries and shit. That'll be fly.
Speaking of music videos as moments, kind of like previewing the I Know Nego album, Tyler the Creator, Come On Let's Go. When that music video dropped, I was like, oh my God, Tyler's about to run this year too. You know, because I was at the beginning of the year and I was still so hot on Call Me If You Get Lost. That was my album of the year last year. I was like, oh wow, like we're in for another like Tyler year, you know? He had done Automatic Driver. The song, I fucking love that shit. You know, like it seemed like he was gonna just live off features and like guest appearances.
I mean, that's kind of what the man is a top tier rapper.
Yeah.
You know, and he's different than these other niggas because it doesn't seem like he has any desire to be out of the spotlight. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna give you the album every 2 years and then make sure you're gonna know that he can rap his ass off. Or I would love for a Tyler producer year.
Yeah.
Like instead of being on
sick.
The features, you know, just work with different people, make him beats.
Do like beats. A collab album, but not even rap on it?
Yeah.
That'd be tight.
That would be kind of crazy from Tyler. Ugh, I don't know who it'd be with, though. That's so hard to place him with somebody.
Yeah. Who would you want? Think about that for a sec.
As a rapper on a Tyler album?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Gunn would be crazy. West Side Gun.
Yeah.
Rocky, obviously.
Rocky.
Earl. That's pretty much it for me. Fucking Pharrell. If Pharrell decided to make music,
that'd be crazy. I want to talk about Pharrell because that was a moment I think at the beginning of the year with the I Know Nego stuff and the Pusha T album was kind of the resurgence of that Virginia Beach crew. You know, like Pharrell was on a bunch of songs at the beginning of the year that went big, starting with the fucking It's Almost Dry Pusha T album.
Has Pharrell left ever?
Not really, but I don't feel like he was as present last year as he was this year. Because this year he did that, and then he had the 21 Savage Tyler song that was big, Cash In, Cash Out.
Down in Atlanta now.
Yeah. But at the beginning of the year, it kind of felt like he was running shit again, personally. And Push, like, I think that album kind of fell off for both of us. But I do remember that as being, like, a pretty big moment, at least for me, you know, when it first came out.
It's Almost Dry it was definitely a thing when it first dropped, because everyone loved it. When Push drops, you pay attention.
Yeah, and half Push or half Kanye, half Pharrell produced. That was pretty crazy. And then kind of the revival of Clips. You know, like No Malice was outside again.
Now that was a moment. The anytime Clips, like did their little link up, or we had a Clips moment, that was great.
And how many of them did we get? We got like 3 of them, didn't we? Yeah. We got Punch Bowl on Nego. We got that song on
his project.
Yeah, and then they had some performances. Like they did Complex Con together where they were do like a Q&A. It was cool to see Malice outside.
That was very good. I liked that a lot. I like to see him doing good.
Yeah, me too.
The Honestly Nevermind surprise drop.
Wow, that was a moment during the NBA Finals, right? Or was it just I think it was the finals.
It was like after or something, or it was around that time.
I think it was like right after Game 6. I don't know why I want to say that, but I just feel like it was.
That shit was fire. Yeah.
The
fact that it was a dance album made it hilarious. Just the fact that niggas wanted some hard shit and they got that, but it was still fire. The music video with Tristan Thompson for Falling Back. On release.
Yeah. The music video for Sticky, right? Where he debuted the was it Sticky or was it Massive? With the new range truck.
I think it was Sticky. It was Sticky. I damn near wanted to say it was a different, like even before that.
No, it was definitely off Honestly Nevermind. Drake has cultural moments every year. Because we could talk about the date in Dodger Stadium. Amani Bailey's mom, right? That was this year, right? And that led into Honestly Nevermind.
It was certified.
Oh, was that last year?
Yeah, that was pre-certified.
Oh, you're right. That was last year.
Pre-certified. He had the fake Vogue covers this year.
That Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah,
and everyone freaking out about that. I mean, like, oh, it's such a good duo, but I don't think anyone expected her loss
at all. And announcing it during the music video,
it's so hard.
That was really good.
It's so hard. And then
really fucking
the
good.
Promo, all the fake Vogue cover, the fake colors show, the fake tiny desk. He knows how to control culture,
bro. Meek Mill doing the Munch remix, bro. Munch by Ice Spice was a moment.
Oh yeah, Ice Spice was a moment.
Ice Spice getting, because like just how everything happened, because like the song drops and it had been out for 2 days, and you just see her flown out with Drake at OVO Fest.
Yeah.
Like, and then just everything that has ensued from the Bikini Bottom song and everything. Like, niggas were dressing up as Ice Spice for Halloween, bro.
When you have a Halloween costume at Spirit, it's not even on some DIY shit, you know you really made it.
I fucked with the Ice Spice resurgence. That shit was funny.
I like Ice Spice. Like Munch is a cool song, and like she seems dope. Like I loved the pod with Doechii and Rico Nasty. Where they were just chatting, and I'm like, part of me was like, why are you here, Ice Spice? Like, I love these two women, but no, she held her own, and it was cool to see.
Yeah, bro, that's she got the New York energy for sure. You know?
Yeah,
she's anyone who doesn't give a fuck about the hate and can respond to it in funny ways. I'm gonna automatically rock with you, even if I don't love the music.
Exactly.
It feels like she's very unbothered.
Shit, at least I'm a 10 though.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
I really fuck with Ice Spice.
What else? What else happened this year? What are some more big moments?
Drake and Savage.
I'm blanking. Do you feel me, bro? Because it's so much happens all the time.
Yeah.
I can't remember all that, but I think that's everything.
What was the beginning of there? We had Sick. Oh, the Denzel Deluxe was cool to me, to see him like strip back his whole album and do a whole deluxe that was just like live performance, really like cool, like jazzy shit, you know?
That was cool. Obviously Beyonce coming out.
Renaissance was a moment, and her and Taylor both announcing tours.
God, yes.
At the same time, and
yes.
like just having everybody like mortgage, like sell their house and like do whatever they needed to do to like buy tickets to these tours.
Ridiculous. The Weekend tour.
The Weekend tour. Oh, the Weekend canceling his LA show. Oh my God, people were mad.
Yeah. Harry Styles did 15 dates.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. I mean, probably the biggest moment of the year for us, at least, is Steve Lacy and kind of what he did. You know what I mean? Starting with Mercury and this and the music video, and I think people were kind of like on the fence about it, but then Sunshine came out and everyone's like, oh no, Bad Habit was the second single, and everyone's like, oh. And then Sunshine with Fouché came out and that music video was beautiful. Yeah. He just had such a like a new feel for everyone.
Definitely.
Like a look that was super recognizable that people could gravitate towards, a sound that was kind of for everyone.
It's seeing people put it together. It's you know what I honestly compare it to? I think it's what people are, people are kind of freaking out with Jason Tatum this year.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, like this kid who we saw make it to the Eastern Conference Finals a bunch of times, like was this 19-year-old bro. He like, has always shown potential, made it to the finals last year. It feels like he's putting everything together.
Yeah.
And it's like he's finally living up to the potential that everyone saw in him. And now the casual fans who maybe weren't rocking with him are like, oh, who the fuck is this guy in Boston? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, woke everybody up, did what he's supposed to do. It's a beautiful thing when potential is fulfilled. Wasted potential analogy. Fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But, them niggas, they stepped up to the plate this year. That's dope. Babyface Ray.
Yeah.
Great year.
Had a moment.
Great
face
year.
Face at the top of the year. Yeah.
Oh my God. Just see it. I loved the energy when I first got onto this nigga and I followed him on Instagram. And every single post, it would be like whatever the caption was, and then like enter, and then it would say face out now.
Yeah.
And like just him really pushing his fucking work, like taking Detroit, all that shit to another level, bro.
Totally.
Like, that was dope. Then seeing him get on an Alchemist album,
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
He did Freshman Class and Alchemist in the same year.
Bro,
that's pretty dope.
Him and Larry June is fucking with each other. Like,
love that.
He's, rooting for him for sure, bro. Rooting for him for sure.
Our boy Blast.
Facts.
I mean, like, I feel like we had more of a moment with him last year, but this was kind of a coming out party for him. He had Wait Too Long with Buddy that everybody loved. Then he dropped the album that I think has songs for everyone. And then he got the Kendrick feature, which I think blew even us away, But he really is like up. Like,
while doing a not only US but world tour.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Because you see the chain. He don't got the small eagle chain. He got the big E now.
He got the big E.
Like, this was a year for him to get his bread up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if you know, was last year. And now it's like, well, shit, hop on the wave because niggas finna like use him like the new Nate Dogg for real. You know what I mean? Get him on their hooks. Like, really take over the West Coast. I fuck with how he's doing that, bro.
100%.
It's been good to see that. Getting sturdy. Oh my God, Bing Bong.
Was that this year?
Yes.
No
bro,
way.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The NBA season.
Bing Bong.
Now I'm remembering, bro. Side Talk NYC, bro.
That was insane.
That was that shit, bro. Them niggas is funny, bro. Yes. What else, bro? All that shit. There was a lot of shit that happened. Okay. All right, I guess we can if we think of some more, so we can think of that shit, bro. Okay, I want to talk to you about what are some things you want to leave in 2022? Some things that you don't want to, like, you saw these things and you were like, okay, you had your moment.
Throwing phones at artists while they're performing. I
crazy.
saw like Destroy Lonely got like hit in the kneecap. You see that shit, and he was like, "Ow!" Like,
that nigga looked a little mad. That nigga looked like he was like 2 seconds away from hopping in that crowd.
For sure. He was pissed, bro.
Yeah, shitty fans. Let's leave those in 2022.
Definitely leave shitty fans in 2022.
Let's leave mandatory artist TikToks or like labor requested TikToks from artists.
Yep.
In 2022, because I don't want to see these niggas posting about it anymore.
Me neither.
Bro.
Like label said I had to make one, so here
it is.
Yeah. And it's literally that's it.
It just makes me feel like I'm in a simulation.
100%.
I don't want to see that shit.
Can we leave like deluxe albums that come out a week after?
Yes.
Like, they come out 1 week after.
Bro, yes.
Yeah, because I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Like, just let me listen to the music. Like, do you really think that your album needs that? That's what it tells me. Like, I don't believe in my album enough. I have to do 6 more if I want you to keep streaming it after the first week. That's how weak you think your album is. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's like,
let's leave low budget music videos in 2022. I don't need it.
Let's leave low creativity music videos in 2022.
Yeah, facts. Because
there's some good low budget ones.
It's just like, bro, my thing is just like, why are we like,
Yeah,
it's a waste of money a lot of the time, unless you got a concept, or some shit you really trying to do.
Yeah,
or you like got a team of people that like you're like, oh, let me put on the homie who also does the video and shit, bro. I could just leave it at home, bro. I'm tired of seeing a lot of these rappers, bro, doing some real boring shit with the same cars and fucking music videos.
I agree.
What else? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Or some things you want to see more of in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I want, because the 2022 development that I want more of, I love the ski mask.
Oh yeah,
the ski mask in 2022. Let's leave that. Let's keep doing that. You want to leave that? Let's keep doing that.
I want to keep the ski mask. Let's keep the ski mask.
That going. I want to keep that going for sure. The ski mask is a welcome addition. I don't know when I'm gonna enter my ski mask era.
Soon.
2023
on the pod.
Because a nigga finna on the pod. I'll exclusively wear it on the pod because a nigga finna catch me in the streets and think I'm really on something that I'm not. I'm not on bad timing at all.
All right, wait. By June, you'll be able to buy a StereoVision ski mask. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Bright blue and shit.
What else? What else started this year? Maybe
I don't know if it necessarily started this year, but I think I took more notice to it. Is like really colorful chains. Mm-hmm. Like not just gold chains, but chains with like multiple different stones. Like it really stood out to me in the Kendrick video, the N95 video, where he had that crazy chain on it. And I started seeing a lot of people do it. And like, I want some colors in my chain. Like, why does everybody's chain just gotta be the same? Why does it gotta be a gold chain, one of the links, and then have like a big like bust down fucking pendant on it? Like,
facts.
I want some colors in the chains.
That's a fact. Niggas is getting better ice. I think the ice has the jewelry in the rap game improved this year. Have you seen better pieces this year?
I've seen more creative pieces.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. My favorite piece right now might be the Yachty concrete chain.
Oh,
he is the guy like doing the construction worker.
Yeah.
So hard.
Is it? Does ESTG have the big circle chain that spins?
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Yeah, his shit is like he was talking about that shit weighs like an insane amount.
Yeah,
he's like a lot of people like can't wear this. Like
oh
big ass nigga, the fuck, bro. I don't know if I could do that, bro. A heavy. I feel like you can't wear chains. All the time.
No, it's just I wouldn't wear it all the time.
Like that's gotta hurt, right?
But I would like to flex that here and there.
Oh yeah.
What's Blueface's girlfriend's name?
Krishan Rock.
Can we leave her in 2022? I'm so tired of seeing her, bro.
Blueface and Krishan, leave them both.
Yeah,
this year. Leave both of them in their or at least leave them as a unit.
Yeah,
in 2022.
No, just she needs to be left regardless.
They need to, but it's problematic. They're both problematic.
But he's like tolerable. He's tolerable.
But he's problematic.
For sure. But like, so is Brent Fayez.
But like, nah, he's like real life problematic.
Yeah, for sure. But like,
her father punched him in the face.
So he got that fade. He ran that fade.
This nigga, all of them, it's just, we don't want to represent that. We don't need to be putting that out there.
I know. It's like a reality show. He literally has a reality show.
We can't do that. We're going
to leave him.
But streamers, I like that. I like Twitch. I like that's come up this year. We can do more of that next year. That shit's fun. Seeing the rappers on the stream is fun.
It is.
The fact that like I got to see 21 Savage hop on a stream and react to the Rich Flex memes or whatever.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
And it's like, you know what I mean? The dudes who are doing it are really dope, you know? Like it's cool to see them young niggas getting money too, you know?
You might disagree with me. Let's keep streamers, but let's leave DJ Academics in 2022.
Bro.
I'm so tired of Act, bro.
Okay. Based off what?
Just bad energy, bro. Just like nobody fucks with him. Like, I don't know. I'm tired of hearing this dude. I'm just really tired of hearing his voice, seeing what he like. I'm just tired of him. I feel like he just like knows what he likes and just like sucks dick. You know what I'm saying? Like literally just of those artists.
It's an interesting thing because he really is a news publication. Like he be on the shit. His shit is funny, bro. He's a psychopath. And I think it goes into a lot of the you know, I think people are talking before they think now. Yeah. People are just rushing to a keyboard or a camera to say something.
Yeah.
Before they're fully forming opinions. But yeah, it's, you know, everyone feels like they got a voice now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. Oh, how do you feel about the Instagram notes?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
The notes. You don't need like the new feature they added where like if you go on your DMs,
Yeah.
like everyone got like the notes on top. Like
What
you
is
could
that?
leave a custom note every day.
For who? For yourself? For everyone
Yeah,
that
like, everybody
follows you?
sees it, bro.
What?
Yeah, you don't know this.
So it's like a tweet?
yeah, kinda.
Oh my god! Wait, let me see what people are saying. Oh really? Kim the engineer. This like stays here
Yeah, for a day.
just for a day.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
You know, it's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's, you know,
It seems
Instagram,
pretty stupid.
people are trying to stay relevant. Or the AI shit. Oh my god, can we
I
make
wanna
a cover
leave-
AI Spencer?
Oh, I'll be looking good in AI.
We could leave AI.
Let's leave AI generated art. I don't like AI generated
They're
art.
scanning niggas' faces.
Like it was fun to do, but like I don't know. And I felt this way earlier in the year with DALL-E and that whole resurgence. And I heard like a Playboi Carti album that was fully AI generated, and it sounded pretty good, and it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to leave it because like I don't want that to be the direction that art goes at all.
I agree with you, but you know it's going to do the opposite.
I know.
Because remember, like the fucking computer generated rapper who was then like he said the N word.
Oh my god!
Like,
yeah, that who signed him? Was it Republic? Somebody signed him.
Yeah, it was Republic, I think, or like Empire, someone.
Then dropped him.
Yeah, because it was like, what the fuck, bro? Also, what are you signing?
Yeah,
You ain't signing shit. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was so stupid, bro.
that was crazy. That was crazy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we could leave AI. Oh. Well, I guess we're just all over the place, but fuck it. It's the last episode. We forgot.
Oh my god, Wanna free.
Gunna's free.
Yes, people calling him a snitch for getting his plea deal. Thank God he's home. Thank God we're getting more music. But did you see any of the videos from court?
Yeah.
You think that he did thug with what he was saying?
I'm like this, right? I'm hoping. I assume they have lawyers that are at least conversing, if not the same lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, maybe it's like, you know, there was some collaboration. It's like he can say this without incriminating you, but we can get him out. Because I think what was the most interesting to me is they asked the blatant question, when did you become involved with YSL? 2016.
Yeah.
YSL has existed pre-2016.
Yeah.
There are things that have been done pre-2016.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Thug, as well as everyone else involved, doesn't want to see Gunna in jail for things that he wasn't involved in.
Yeah.
So it's very feasible to believe that Thug was like, hey, what do we have to say? What can we do to get him out?
Mm-hmm.
And like, he wasn't snitching. He was just, you know what I mean? It was an agreed upon thing. I would hope.
Yeah.
That's where my head's at with it.
Yeah. And I'm not going to pretend to know the law like that and to know like what, like how incriminating this is for Young Thug. If Young Thug can get a plea deal of similar types, you know what I mean?
He can't. Because they've been saying that it's not a gang.
Yeah.
She asked him point blank period, is it a gang? And he says yes.
But Gunna's been saying it wasn't either. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Exactly.
could Thug get the same plea deal? Where if he admits and pleads guilty,
that is the only piece that scares me. That when we talk about that portion of the video, that is the only question that I'm like that makes me raise an eyebrow.
what about the one where it's like when he was in the car with just Young Thug?
Yeah.
And he was like, remember this? And he's like, yes. And he's like, there were like firearms and like
And it wasn't
methamphetamine. Yeah, so whose was it? Young Thug's.
Yeah, drugs. But drugs and
But
gun
if
charges.
it was just him and Thug,
But
yeah.
you could get off that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
you're
could get
right.
off that. But like being a kingpin to a fucking street gang is different.
Yeah.
And like I thought that like it was like, you know, the whole basis of the argument is it's a fucking record label.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking, I don't know. Who cares? I guess, you know, because like you know, I said, we're not fucking lawyers.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I'm glad one is out.
You know, glad he's free. Don't let it hate. You know, you got Young Thug's sister getting on her live saying, don't call him a snitch. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so really, if you don't fucking know, leave him alone.
Freddie tweeting about your boy.
Fucking love it.
He's so funny.
So funny, bro.
He's so funny.
He was trying to get on that ass, but like, you know what I mean? And that's where it's like, bro, I don't know how I feel about it. Because it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real situation.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I hope Thug gets out.
Yeah, of course.
I hope Thug
Metro
gets
Spider.
out. I really hope Thug gets out.
I miss
bro.
Thug.
Yeah, bro. And like, I don't know, just seeing him in court.
Yeah.
I hate seeing these niggas because like it really makes you say like how many other people are like this in jail.
Yeah.
Because they took away, we know Young Thug and Gunna as these like vibrant personalities wearing all these clothes. And for the last months, we've only seen them in these bland ass suits and fucking prison jumpsuits.
Yeah, it's sad.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, all that talent, all that, they could contribute so much to the world, and it's being taken away. And obviously, you know, it fucking sucks to talk about this because then once again, it's like, but if they did these bad things, you know, should we be? I don't know.
All I'm saying is, like, if we're taking the whole like utilitarianism point of view, greater good for greater amount of people, you know, even if Young Thug is the kingpin of a massive street gang, I think the positive that he did for so many people by being so.
But you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
I can, bro. He pushed boundaries that are so. Like he moved the whole United States culture. When he wore the dress, bro,
you can't say
he moved culture
you can't say
in such a positive way.
You know you can't say
in such a positive way.
But like, what if you're like destroying communities in Georgia?
like
how
many communities?
Families? like
I know it's fucked up, but
it's fucked up. Hopefully he's, you know, acquitted.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything. That's where we're gonna stay at it. Hopefully nothing happened, and he could walk free, and everything you say is 100,000,000% right. Because the nigga's a goat,
and it's so much more than normal. Like when we talk about pretty much any other like rapper, you know, because he transcends that. He pushed the genre to a new place. He pushed everybody that listens to the genre to a new place. He is like a cultural leader that like took us into this new generation.
He's the next Wayne.
Yeah,
he's the next one. I mean, Wayne is the grandfather. Thug is the father.
Yeah,
of like all these people that are like you're seeing now.
Yeah, agreed.
Beginning and end, like it all stems from them too.
Yeah,
everything. So we need that.
Yeah,
we need that music back. And he has a lot more to give too. He's young. That's a young man. That's a nigga in his 30s, bro.
Yeah,
like, free that. Stay out of court. Don't get locked up. Don't go to jail. Let's just not do illegal things, bro. It's very avoidable, or it's so easy to avoid.
Yeah,
it's so easy to avoid. Is there anything else, bro, that you want to like talk about 2022? Anything you want to highlight? Anything you want to shit on?
Two things that come to mind. I want to keep Be Real.
Be Real's great.
I want Be Real to make it into 2023 and to keep going. And maybe like on a less funny note, like one of the biggest moments of 2023 was losing Takeoff. Or 2022, you know, so I just RIP Takeoff. That was really, really sad and hard to see. And let's just, I don't know what we do to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But let's just all be a little more conscious of what's going on and where we put ourselves and what situations we are and what we mean to people. You know what I mean? Not saying that he did anything wrong, but like, just like that was really hard for everyone in hip hop.
I mean, bro, I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. RIP everyone that we lost this year for real.
Yeah.
Like
he's not the only one.
You know, we just got this Dolph posthumous album, bro. Like,
yep, Rip Dolph.
R.I.P. everyone who literally, like you said, maybe didn't get the chance to recognize their worth, maybe didn't fully understand their worth. You know, maybe put themselves in a position like they, you know,
yeah,
they didn't know. They, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Take that into the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chase shit. Do better. You know what I mean? Be inspired, bro. Do more dope shit.
Let's keep our guys alive in 2023. Let's keep all of our favorite artists that inspire us, you know, that do so much good and give people so much joy. Let's protect them in 2023 at all costs.
I think a lot of it is going to be like, you know what I mean? A lot of it could be on us. You know, we got to do our part. You know what I mean? Really big up the right shit.
Yeah.
Big up the right stories. Talk about things in a positive way. I don't know. Actually, you know, one thing that I would actually like to end off the episode of, you know what I mean? End off the year with, bro. Something that I thought was really fucking dope. Did you see that dude Tyrell Terry that just retired from the NBA?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yep.
On some shit. Like, I think a lot of people could really look into that. If you don't know, just drafted like 2-3 years ago. People were talking about wanting him as like a top 10 potential pick. Like, went to Stanford for 2 years. Like, great player, bro. Retired from the NBA just because, you know, too much pressure, too much whatever, you know what I mean? He said he fell out of love with the game.
Yeah.
See shit like Steve Lacy, you know what I mean? You see these rappers sipping lean, bro, you know what I mean? Because they've gone through trauma. All this shit, bro, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, let's just be nice to people. Let's be gentler in the next year upcoming. You know what I mean? Let's get back to loving the things that we love.
Love the things we love.
You know what I mean?
And protect your mental health overall.
Facts.
You know, like
bro.
like your passion for what you do is so much more important than how far you make it in the industry.
What I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, your health is more important than anything. Your well-being, your happiness. That's end all be all. That's the most important thing.
You could pivot, bro. You could pivot because that nigga for months has probably been thinking about not wanting to go suit up for this NBA basketball game. And to other people, when they saw him quitting, they're gonna be like, "Damn, you missed out. This nigga's probably happier than he's been in forever." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think Kyrie played a role in that?
What? Making him quit?
Not making him quit, but just showing people that no matter what talent you might have, you don't have a responsibility to the game or to your craft. You know what I mean? You're still a person at the end of the day, and that's the most important thing is your well-being and your morals and what you stand on.
It's a lot. I mean, because you even go back to like the NBA is very, bro. DeMar DeRozan, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Talking about like how there's some points during the season, like, because he had a couple stretches. I think when it was he had first got to San Antonio, he was playing like shit. He's like, bro, I'm depressed dealing with shit from my childhood, bro, and I just got traded away from the place I've been living for 10 years, bro.
Yeah,
like I'm not that focused on playing basketball for the San Antonio Spurs right now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
like it's, you know, I think there's a lot of these young athletes, young celebrities, bro, who are really, you know what I mean, pushing the envelope on that shit. You know, like really like making us think about shit a different way, bro. Shit, I really think that, like, bro, like, seeing when you talk about shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, we have a platform now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, spreading those ideals, bro, it's going to save lives, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to really give some people some shit to think about, bro. Like, going to the next year refreshed, bro. Like, really do what you want to do, but do it with intentionality, bro. Like, do it with a pure heart, bro. Don't do it with a clouded mind. Like, when you make that leap, know you want to do it and do it full force. You know, don't have nothing holding you back. Don't have no extra baggage. You know,
yes,
fuck that shit.
Do that for yourself, and remember that your favorite celebrities, athletes, and musicians also need to do that for themselves. So they are people. Treat them like people. They are more than an album that you're gonna buy or a song you're gonna stream. And like, don't be so hard on them.
Facts, bro. Thank y'all for fucking with us, bro.
It's been a great year.
It's been a great year. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Do the things.
Do all that shit, man. We'll catch y'all in 2023.
Yurt.
Peace.